When it comes to fashion, sometimes it's the little things that throw off an outfit. Pants that aren't quite the right length, a belt that may be doing a little more harm than good. Well, the good news here, these easy to fix mistakes can make a big difference in how you look and feel. In today's Style File, Casey Matheny breaks down the most common fashion misfits and shares simple style rules to live by so you can set out looking polished every time you step out the door. Studio 5 style and fashion contributor Casey Matheny is here to tell us about the 6 things we often do wrong and the solutions to fix them. Casey,
yes,
good to have you here. Thanks for being here. I am so glad that this is the topic because you are preaching to my closet right now, because these are things that I am struggling with in my everyday life right now. These are things I have in my closet, and I need your inspiration on how to wear these, because these are not clothes that I need to go out and buy. These are things I have in my closet right now.
You have them and you just might be styling them a little wrong.
A little wrong.
I don't want to say the word wrong because I like creativity, but little tweaks you can make that can make them just that much better.
Okay, so you're going to give us 6 mistakes and the 6 solutions to fix them. Okay, so the first one here, very easy, and it's something that we all might be doing a little off. So it's tucking.
Tucking. I think that's like such a big question that people ask is, do I do a full tuck? Do I do a half? Like, can I tuck this material?
Casey, where do I tuck?
Where do I tuck?
Where?
Exactly. So a lot of it depends on the type of material of the shirt and the type of material on
we're
bottoms.
bringing in the exes.
Oh yeah, they don't like that. We don't like that one. So for something like this, where I have a really thick sweater that is also long, we want to show off some of the waist. A lot of people, despite what they say, they have a great waist. And so we want to show it off and bring the eye there, but we don't need to do a full tuck. So even doing this half tuck here, and if you're a little tummy conscious, then do a side tuck so you kind of get that draping over.
So you're just simply pulling it up and under.
Pulling it up and under. Yep. And I like to just kind of waterfall it over so there's a nice line
and
here.
And it just falls in the back a little bit.
You can just let it fall in the back.
Okay, so it has kind of a little shape to it back
totally.
here.
A little shape. And I call it like my little waterfall from the side.
Are you tucking it into the pant, or is it just folded?
You can do either. You can tuck it in, or you can tuck it up under the bra. Is what some people will do. But once again, it all depends on the length of the shirt.
But this is thicker.
This is thick. So this is not ever going to get tucked all the way in around like 360 around your pants.
A little thinner though, what would you do?
A little thinner and a little shorter, totally. Throw on a belt and then really emphasize your waist. You could do a full tuck.
Okay.
But for a thicker sweater or a really long shirt, half tuck's going to be your friend.
Okay, next, what do you got for me?
Okay, next we are talking about rolling pants.
Oh, I have no clue what to do with this.
And I think you're not alone.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people will take really long pants and just roll until they get the height that they want.
Okay.
Or maybe they roll until it's too high and you're up at your calf, which is not a very flattering length to be at. So it's all about what length of pant are you starting at and where do you want it to end.
Okay.
If like the pants that I showed, those are really long pants. So I would probably not roll those and opt for just another pair of pants like these.
Okay.
Right now, the single cuff is really current and hot right now.
So that's in style.
This is in style, just a single cuff.
And it depends on the boot or the shoe?
It depends on both.
Okay.
So with this one, you really always want the pant to cover the shoe, like the boot.
The top of the boot.
If it is a boot, you want the pant to cover it. You don't want that little sliver of skin showing.
Okay.
If it is a flat or a sandal, then it's okay for there to be a little bit of skin showing. I feel like, am I confusing you?
No. I like the example because I feel like I wasn't ever sure if the cuff was okay, if I had to go one more fold, but this is okay.
This is perfect because there is no skin that's gonna show.
Okay.
You get your nice sleek ankle with the boot and then it hits the pant.
Okay, all right, take me on.
Okay, now we're moving on to belts.
Oh yes, help me.
Another thing that people struggle with is like, where do I put it?
Yes, do I place it high? Do I place it low, belly button?
Okay, so once again, this is going to be our no, because that's not flattering. That's not showing off anything that we want to show off. Okay. Most women, like I said, have a waist, or if they don't, we want to fake a waist.
Yes.
And so we can do that with a belt, and you want to hit your natural waistline.
Okay.
So when you put your hands on your waist, where does it like go in the most?
Yeah.
That's your natural
So for me,
waist.
it's actually really high.
It is high.
Yeah.
And so that's where, and even if you look at your dress,
Yeah.
you have a seam here along your
really
natural
high.
waistline. No, but that's it.
I'm gonna rock that belt.
Yeah, absolutely, and really show that off. So
Okay.
this one's hitting us at the right spots.
Oh, it looks really good on the dress. Even with the thin fabric. I always worry about really thin fabric.
Totally, and you know what? And it just comes down to, you don't want a belt to overpower it.
Okay.
It's okay if the belt is loud and bold like this one, but once you get too wide of a belt, then it starts messing with that natural shape and just kind of taking it away. So stick to
the fabric a little
exactly.
too much. Okay, moving on.
Okay, now we're gonna talk about proportions, which any 14-year-old would disagree with me on this, but as women, we need proportions. Yes, we do.
Yep.
So kind of the rule to that is anything that is too bulky on top and on bottom.
Too much.
Too much, shouldn't be paired together. It is not doing anything for your figure and your shape.
Okay.
So what I like to say is, if you want something to be voluminous, like these pants, right?
Yeah.
Wider leg pants.
Let them be the show.
Let them be the show. And I like this crop jacket at your waist, a tighter shirt rather than a longer, looser one. And if you're going looser on top, then maybe do a straight leg pant on bottom.
Okay.
So just balance those proportions.
Sure. Let one be the show, let the other complement the other.
Yep.
Okay, finally here.
Okay, so now we're talking about accessories.
Yes.
Something that can make or break an outfit, and I hope it makes them because I just love accessories so much.
So when do you know when to go big or go home?
Okay, so like in this video, this is too big. We've got the big necklace, the big earrings, the big rings, the belt. It's too much. So we want something to focus on. For this, we're gonna focus on the earrings. They're beautiful, they're gold, they've got the pearl. And I still like a necklace. We've got a deep neckline, but it's just gonna be a little bit more delicate.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I love it.
Right?
I love it.
We don't need the big necklace, big earrings, just focus on one.
One or the other.
One or the other.
I love it, Casey.
Yes.
Okay, where can we get all of your great style advice?
Okay, so you can find me at Casey Matheny Style on Instagram, and I do a lot of fun styling videos there.
I love that you can always find Casey in her closet. That's where I always get her style advice. I see her Instagram, and she's in her closet giving me the best advice. Casey, thank you so much.